Hey everybody, welcome to another review. It is Friday, and seeing as last weekend I didn't get a chance to do any reviews, today I might do a couple, maybe two, maybe three. We'll see how it turns out. So in this first review, we're gonna check out the new Dr. Web version 7. So I went, downloaded a trial for it. You can see I got it installed. The one thing Dr. Web doesn't have is like a whole unified user interface. They don't have that. It sits in the tray here. You right click on it, you can go to the different sections, but it doesn't have like an actual like whole user interface. Memory usage is really high. This is the AV engine, 112 megabytes. Probably what it's doing, it's just holding the signatures in RAM. I also installed a firewall, control service, and a couple things that come with it. So very high memory usage, way too high. But that being said, we'll see how it does. So you can go into the regular mode here. You can look at statistics basically. You can't do much of anything other than hit the updater. If you go to administrative mode, that's when you can actually mess with some stuff. So you have your settings for your guard, you can disable it. I haven't messed with any of the settings. You have mail, web guard basically, parental control, which I don't use, your firewall, self-protection, different tools, quarantine, and you can go back to user mode. So let's see how it does. I have, I don't know, 400, something like that. $462 pieces of malware in that folder, and then some really fresh stuff right here. So we'll see how it does against the links, and let's see if it does anything. These are very low detection. Okay, so far this is only the firewall alert. No application rule, network was launched. I got the same window pop up when I installed Malwarebytes. Firewall I always let out. And this is some kind of fake banker, and that one got right through. I don't think I mean they have heuristics and stuff, but they really don't have anything that is 0-day protection. And that's kind of disappointing. I don't see that they don't have any hips that I noticed. They don't have anything. So if we go to the firewall here, you have it's now in training modes, which is create rules for known applications automatically. You have your interface, parent process, applications, restore defaults. I mean, it really is very simple. What I should do is open up kill switch, and we can watch it in memory. You can see what kind of things it's doing, if anything. Alright, so these are going to get analyzed and slowly. This is really annoying. Okay, this program is trying to get out. So it's in Russian, so I don't know what it's asking me for. Looks like that program crashed. This is still in beta, so there's still some little things going on here and there. Okay, that one has been identified as malware. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, so finally we got something that's blocked here by the URL blocker by the spider gate. So that's good. Okay, so it looks like Windows Mail is being accessed by something. It's trying to go out. It basically even says it's okay because it's signed. I think that was the same one. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I think it is. Okay, and that one was blocked. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, and that file was identified as a Trojan. So far, other than blocking these couple of URLs, it looks like we finally got something from Dr. Webb. Maybe not. Something's getting killed in the background. Looks like this one was signed, but if you click on digital certificate, it shows a red X, which I don't know what that means. Let's view the certificate here. There's a red X there. But it doesn't say anywhere that the certificate is bad. It's really weird. It actually says the digital signature is okay, but it's not code signed by anybody. So this is probably some kind of stolen certificate or who knows what. You can see it's showing you a little red X there too. But it wants firewall access, so we'll see, maybe it downloads something. Alright, that thing's getting me really mad. So I am going to kill process. Okay. So I don't think I've yet to see Dr. Web pop up. Looks like a new service, network adapter events, got created. Nothing got changed there, so. Alright, couple more. And the last one. And that one's not working. Alright, so let's see here. CPU is definitely being used a lot. But what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to leave that one, but these are already known to be bad. I'm going to kill the processes. And see, that one is already being named as bad. Suspicious. Because I want Dr. Web to be able to clearly easily be able to scan. So we got the scanner on the desktop here. And I'm going to do a complete scan. This is new though, this is a new interface, so it's a lot better. I wish they would come out with a whole new interface. I'm really not a big fan of that, but they, from the looks of it, they do not have that great of a zero-day protection. So I'm going to pause the video here and make sure nothing else is hogging up the CPU in the background, and then I'm going to be back whenever this is done, whenever that is. So I will see you guys when this is done. I'll make sure that nothing else is hogging up the CPU, so if it is, I'll kill it so it can go by faster, so the scan can actually, it looks like it's okay now. Alright, so I'll be back whenever this is done. Alright guys, I just realized that I forgot to do the malware in the folder. So I had this scanning for a while, then I realized I forgot to do that. That's okay. So far it's found one file, but it's part of the temporary internet file, those p1.exe and p4.exe. It's kind of weird that it never did anything to those. This one just says probably black backdoor, and this one is a banker origin. That's alright, we'll neutralize those and then we'll take care of this, and then we can do the full scan. Can't believe I forgot to check these out. So there's 462 in there, so we'll wait for this to finish whatever it's finishing. There we go. And to speed up the unpacking process, I'm going to disable the guard for a second. Unpack the malware and do a context scan. So I'll do like a right click and scan on it, and then we'll see what it finds, so we can kind of get a quick idea. So I'm not going to run anything out of them because I've put enough infections on here, as we can see, so that's not really a big deal to run them, but I just want to see how it detects these. So let me pause and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did a scan and it found, it says 367. We'll see what it finds. So we're gonna neutralize all these. There might be more than one, as you can see, like here. So I'm gonna let it neutralize everything, basically delete it. Move or cure, which is moved or deleted, really. So I'm gonna let this finish up and we'll see how many it finds. So I'm going to pause, or how many it gets rid of, and I'm going to pause, be right back, and we'll do a final count on this. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so it finished removing whatever it was going to remove. So we can do another quick scan. This one should go by really fast. Just make sure it doesn't find anything else. But let's see, we got 143 left over. So we had 462, 70%, if that's all it finds. That's, in my opinion, very, very low. It should find a lot more than that. Some of these are like, well, they're not very old, but you know, maybe 4 or 5 days. So signatures aren't that great. We'll let it scan one more time and see if it finds anything else. If not, I'm going to delete the folder. Like I said, I'm not going to run anymore. I already ran enough stuff in the background to infect the system fairly well. And once this is done, I'm going to do this time I'm actually going to do a full system scan. Finish it up. So I guess I'll just pause here, and if nothing comes up, I'll see you guys after the full system scan is done. Alright, so the scan was completed and it didn't find anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a scan with cleaning essentials. Now I'm going to also show you guys the new version. There's the new version of Autoruns, automatic I'm blanking out right now, the Autorun Analyzer, whatever you want to call it. So I'll show you guys what that looks like, and we'll check out see if it finds anything. And we already looked in kill switch and kind of killed anything that's active. So let me pause here while this opens up, and then once we get rid of some of the stuff that this finds, we're going to so you can see what this looks like now. Everything's on the left here, and it's going to do a scan. It's going to find everything. So let me pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it found that is either known to be malware or unknown. So we have a couple of unknown things here. So you can right click on them and you can search online for it. So we search for that file, and it is part of a online games. This is really annoying. The only thing I wish that you could do here is submit to like virus total, but I think if you click properties, you might be able to. Or either, see, this is kind of annoying. It's either that, or if it maybe could let me get the MD5 or something, so that way I could search it on virus total. But that's alright. I know that that one is not the right thing. You can see it's in roaming, and you can tell the name. So what we can do is we can delete the entry. And these two are known to be problematic. They're known malware. So we will delete and delete. That means they won't start anymore. These two are just unknown. These are actually part of Dr. Web. And this one is, says it's part of Opera software, but I highly doubt it. But let's search here and see. You see it doesn't come up as anything. So who knows what that thing is. It has been identified as suspicious though. See, look at the description. All these types of things would lead you to believe that there's something definitely wrong with this file and it's not real. So we will also delete that file. So as quickly as that, we basically went through everything. What I did is I hid safe entries, and then under everything, it hides everything that is known to be safe, and it only lets you look at the stuff that isn't safe. So it just speeds up your analyzing time. The new version of Cleaning Essentials has added a quick scan and a full scan. I'm going to do the quick scan just to see how it works, and then I'm going to do a full scan to see if the smart scan, whatever they call it, if this misses anything. One of the things I do like to turn on is kill switch is now in the tools, but in the options I always like to scan for suspicious MBR modifications. So let's do the smart scan here and we'll see if it finds anything, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the smart scan finished. I did forget to mention that I ran CCleaner here to get rid of all the temp files, and that file that we found earlier that we weren't sure about was identified as a Trojan. So I found one thing in the smart scan, but what I want to do now is I want to do a full scan too, just to see if it finds anything else hiding around in the system. But the smart scan was really quick. It only took like a couple minutes. So it's something if you just want to double check your system and you're not doing like a real nasty infected system, something real quick that you could something real quick you could just play with. So let me start the new scan, a full scan. It's going to ask me to restart, so I'll restart, and I'll be back with the results of this when it's done. Okay, so the full scan found a couple more things here, and it found those P2, P3 things in System32 folder. So we will clean those out. And I guess I'm going to restart, and then on reboot I'm going to do a scan with Malwarebytes. and we'll see what that finds. So I will be right back. Alright, so Malwarebytes finished scanning and found three things here. Looks like there was a zero access rootkit and a run value for it in the registry. I thought I deleted that though. I thought I deleted that key when I used the auto runs. Let me do a little investigation here. I thought I got rid of that thing. Wonder why it's still there. And then there's yes, yeah, I thought I got rid of that registry key. I never got rid of that file though. Let me pause right here and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I don't think I deleted that. I thought I did though. There's the file. Let's see if VirusTotal is working, and I'll upload it there and double check it. Okay, so it looks like VirusTotal has never seen this file before. So let's see what we get, what kind of detection we get out of this. Okay, so very low detection, 7 out of 43, so 16%. Antivir found it, OnLab, Fortinet, Kaspersky, McAfee, Microsoft, and Sophos. And that's it. And you can see this is the first time it's ever been seen. Well, I just uploaded it now. So that's interesting. Nobody identifies it as a zero access though. Zbot, generic, malware encoded. Now it's cryptic. So it might be, this is, you know, Trojan generic, Zpack. It might be something, might not be something. But I thought I deleted this. I'll have to look again through the video and see what we find. But that's okay. It's a good thing that it found it, and it looks like that this file here on the desktop, that banker Trojan, was also something that was missed. So we'll remove all of them. So in the end though, Dr. Web, not too hot. Let a lot of infections through, and like I said in the last version, it needs a 0-day protection module, whatever they want to use, but it needs something. It's got nothing, and you see what it does in today's world. You can't have just something on signatures. They have some heuristics, but doesn't really do much. You need something a lot more robust. So they really need to work on it if you know, they want their security suite to really become popular and, you know, more robust and just better overall. They need to really do something about that. So that's it for this review. I'm probably not going to upload any of them tonight, but I think I'm going to do the next review is going to be on a new version of PC Doctor from Kingsoft. It just came out not that long ago. I grabbed a copy of it a couple days ago. So let's just play with that and see how that does. I'll use the same links and everything so we can kind of get an idea. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.